Welcome back to the channel. So we are looking at the stock price of Mullen Automotive, and we are now looking at the week that just ended. And you can see that Mullen Automotive was up on Friday about 5.71% during normal trading hours, closing the regular hours at $1.48. After hours, the stock went up a further 0.68%, resulting in the stock closing the week at $1.49. However, looking at the graph, you can see that the stock actually declined during the whole week, except on the final day of trading, which was Friday, when the stock picked up some steam and ended up higher. Now, there's a lot to be said about Mullen Automotive. They have most of their points right, but the only concern I raised on this channel has been that some of the stuff that they do at this point in time, you would imagine that an EV manufacturer would sublet the work to outside companies to have it, that way it can focus on getting its hands on building the vehicles that it proposes in its factory, especially the one in Mississippi, and get them to market fast enough, because there's a whole bunch of other EV manufacturers fighting to get a share of the very lucrative US market. The Biden administration has gone full out, is fully in support of EV vehicles, renewables, and even in the face of the ongoing crisis in Russia and Ukraine, with energy supplies being in short demand worldwide. The Biden administration has actually doubled down on its renewables commitment, and that is a sign to auto manufacturers, especially the EV manufacturers, to ramp up their production and bring their products to market as fast as possible. With Mullen Automotive, they are actually performing testing on the solid state polymer batteries that they are hoping to use in their vehicles. So the main vehicle that they have, which would be built on a skate platform, meaning that it's a modular platform where they will just put the shape of the vehicle they want. You already have the drivetrain, everything built onto this skate, which is almost like the gliders for trucks, where you have a truck with no engine or drivetrain, and then you can pick and choose parts and build it up to your specifications. Here is the reverse. You have the drivetrain and everything that goes with the drivetrain, the batteries, the electric motors, the inverters, the cooling system, and then you just take a modular body, slap on the skate, and then you have your vehicle. So the Mullen Automotive approach is a very good one. But now all what remains is for them to demonstrate that they can actually make this work. Previous reporting about the battery tech that they have seems to suggest that it's actually quite revolutionary and promises up to 600 miles per charge. And the new company that they choose, I think it is based out of Indianapolis. And what they would be doing is checking the battery pack that Mullen Automotive proposes to use. They would check the battery packs at different charge rates, how fast it can charge, how fast it can discharge, when fully charged, when 3/4 charged, and when halfway charged, just simulating real world conditions in case the battery were being used in a vehicle. And the results then will help guide Mullen Automotive in making strategic decisions as they bring their product to market. Now, I have to say, this is the second series of tests that they are doing on their solid state polymer batteries.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
Sorry, that's Siri. The first set of tests were very promising, and this second set of tests, the results will be out in early May 2022. So that's not very far from now. This is already we are just about a week to the end of April, and then we will get into May, and then we can get the results from the battery testing from Indianapolis. Now, Mullen Automotive also has to be worried about a new development that just happened. If you guys have been following the news, you will be aware of Ford, that they came out with their electric F100 Eluminator concept. It's a great vehicle. But what makes it even better is that now Ford is selling the electric motors that power this F-150 as a crate motor, including the inverter harness. So that opens up a whole new can of worms. In effect, it means that people can buy, you can have an older vehicle and you just strip all the drivetrain, and then you put on an electric drivetrain there very easily. So those who are dragging their feet in the EV world should be very, very worried with this new change of things that is happening. Surprisingly, the engine, this new model that Ford brought, is available from Ford CJ Pony Parts, and it's priced only at $3,897. Guys, that's really cheap. That is cheap. You can see this is what the motor looks like. It's very lightweight. It weighs 205 pounds, and it can spin up to 13,800 RPM. When you purchase it, it's available in 3 weeks. And yeah, so that's where everything is going these days. So it wouldn't be too long before you start seeing Ford Mustangs being powered by these electric motors with battery packs. For now, it came from it's a direct drop in for the Ford Mustang Mach-E. And I think it wouldn't be too long, like I said, before you start seeing these electric motors powering even regular Ford Mustangs and other vehicles that you find today on the road. So you have some of the specifications here about the motor, but what I really found interesting was that the price is under $4,000 to get this motor. Once you get the motor, all what you need after that is just a battery pack and then an inverter, and that's it. You have an EV. And some people might even push it further. They could slap on a small diesel generator under the hood, and then have the generator power the electric motor in the back, just like for diesel trains, diesel locomotives. Because the advantage of the electric motor is that it has massive amounts of torque for the size, and the torque is available instantly. So it's going to be a very, very exciting next few months as we watch what guys and custom shops start doing with this electric motor from Ford. The price is really super affordable. So I expect to see very, very exciting things happening with this new motor from Ford. Going back to our subject matter, what we were discussing about, Mullen Automotive actually outsources most of its motors, inverters from other established manufacturers. So I don't know how much that costs the company, but you guys can see already that you can have an electric motor for less than $4,000. So if you are doing for all-wheel drive, you would have less than $8,000, and you would power both the front axles and the rear axles. Quite an interesting development. Anyways, I will keep you guys informed on how things evolve, and please don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any of the exciting news concerning EVs. Bye for now, and I will catch you guys on the next video.